So guys, brace yourself because I'm gonna show you the most beautiful view you're gonna see from this trail. One more notorious thing about Loch Ness is that it is pretty famous or infamous for a mythical creature which resides in it. It is known as Loch Ness monster. So beautiful. You can see the lights there. The sun is setting now. Back to my channel, Traveling with Sumi, and today we are going to a city called Inverness. So right now I'm on train with my friend Jack. We took this train from Aberdeen. As I said last time that I have moved to Aberdeen from Liverpool, and we have taken this train to Inverness, which is one of the 8 cities of Scotland. So right now it's 8:30 in the morning, and the train will take around 2 hours 20 minutes to reach Inverness. And we took our breakfast from Aberdeen railway station from Black Sheep. So yeah, the day is quite nice right now. It's pretty sunny and the sky is blue. So finally we have arrived to Inverness city. Actually we arrived a few minutes late because the train got delayed, but it's okay. And right now we are walking towards our B&B, Bostra B&B. We have booked it like a month ago, but we cannot check in until 4 p.m, which is weird. But we are gonna put our luggage and then we are gonna go somewhere, and I'll give you details later. And the city is quite pretty. Actually the weather is quite nice, so yeah, it looks nice. So I think it's the city center of the city. All the shops are here. That's the railway station that side. So I'm gonna show a very pretty view of the city right now, and here it is. This is called River Ness, which flows through the city of Inverness. So pretty. I'm so happy to be here. It's a nice wee small town. It's actually a city, not a town, sorry. So we have reached our B&B here. It's Bostra B&B, obviously bed and breakfast. And now we're gonna put our baggage here. Let's go. Nice. Looks cozy. So just an update that we have gotten our room already. We weren't supposed to get it until 4 p.m, but the owner of the B&B is quite nice. He kept our room ready and we got it before our time. So we have put our baggage in our room, and now we are at the bus stop and we are going to Loch Ness. The bus will arrive in the next 5 minutes. So finally we got the bus. We are on the bus now. Bus around late, around like 6-7 minutes late, but it's okay. And we are going to Invermoriston, and it will take around an hour from Inverness, and the return ticket is £11. And yeah, and from there we're gonna start our hike to Urquhart Castle through Loch Ness. So I'll update you once we reach there. See that river body, it's Loch Ness, and we are going to a place called Invermoriston, and we are gonna hike alongside this great lake. And I can't give you a proper view because I am sitting here and there's no empty seat that side, but yeah, you can see it from that side. So I'm about to show you a very pretty view which you will get on the bus, and here it is. Sorry, yeah, here it is. This is the Great Loch Ness. I'll give you more details once we start hiking about the Loch Ness, the facts about Loch Ness, but just now enjoy the view. So from Inverness we have reached to Invermoriston, and this is how it looks. A small wee town, pretty beautiful. And I think now we're gonna get our lunch. Maybe we're gonna get a takeout, or we will just sit and have it, and then we will start our hiking to Urquhart Castle through Loch Ness. Can you hear the chirping birds? So peaceful. You don't get a day like this every day in the UK. It's quite rare. So whenever you get it, just enjoy it to the fullest. So we have come to this cafe called Glen, which is in Invermoriston. It's around 150 meters from bus stop. It's a nice wee cafe, and yeah. So we have ordered 2 hot chocolate, which you'll get for £3, and if you want some cream or marshmallow in it, you can say pay 50p each for that. And I'm having soup of the day with bread, and my friend Jack is having BLT, bacon, lettuce, tomatoes sandwich. He's a non-vegetarian. Yeah, so if you're in Invermoriston, do visit this cafe. It's nice, cozy. So we are now fueled up with the food, with a good fresh food from that cafe. I really recommend you to go there and yeah, try the food and coffee and hot chocolate, whatever you want to have. And right now we are walking towards, we are on a hunt to find waterfalls. So in Invermoriston, River Moriston flows, and Moriston means river of waterfalls. So it is pretty famous for its beautiful waterfalls. So we are gonna go and see it, and after that we'll come back and we'll start our hike to that fort. Yeah. So when you get off the bus, walk around 100 meters, and on the right hand side you will see this stone bridge. It's the old bridge, and then you can see the waterfalls, and here it is. So from that stone bridge, there are stairs which you can take to go downstairs and see the waterfall from bottom. So as you can see, is it the right way?
It doesn't go anywhere.
Okay, so don't go here.
It's beautiful, but
maybe this way? There's some water. No. So here you will come outside. And here you can see, so beautiful. Now we are walking to the other side of the bridge, and here we are gonna see a summer house. A local shopkeeper told us about the summer house. There's a story about it which I'll tell you later once we reach there. So we have reached to summer house, this summer house, and the story that shopkeeper told us that I think you guys know about Peter Pan. Like, we grew up watching Peter Pan cartoon and stories, reading about it. So the author of Peter Pan, it is said that he finished writing the book here, and the view from here is so beautiful. Just embrace it. So we are now in this local craft shop in Invermoriston, and it looks pretty. They sell these hats.
Hello.
Hi. Hats, cardboard, jewelry, horns. Oh, confidence. Hats. Do you want to buy a hat? So we have started our hiking now, and you will find the hiking route just beside that craft shop, and this is called the Glen Way, the Great Glen Way. And yeah, here it is.
easy.
So the trail is quite steep here. I think it will be fine when we once reach up there and start walking on a plain way. I'm not sure when. Well, it is quite built well. It has roads, so I think people bring their vehicles here. But yeah, it is quite steep. So be prepared when you get here and start hiking. Yeah. So as we are getting on the higher ground, the view is getting better. See, that's Loch Ness. These are the mountains. They have got snow on them, and yeah, it is still steep. And as you can see here, deforestation as well. It's pretty. So So once you reach to this signboard, you will find the details. So there are two routes to take. This is the higher route, which is 13.3 miles, around 21.4 kilometers, and this is the low route. It is more scenic because you will reach to high altitude and you will get the better view of Loch Ness, but it has more like steep ascents, somewhat. So we are gonna take this route anyway because we want some better view. So you can see, I think this happened because of the weather. These all trees fell down. It's quite scary. So as you can see, the weather can get very bad here. The winds can be very fast here. But right now the weather is quite nice.
like the follows.
So as I told you that the high route can be a steep route, and here it's a bit steeper. So if you have like breathing issues, I just wanna chill, so take a low route instead of take a high route. So now I'm gonna give you a piece of information. So that Great Glen Way, it's a trail which connects Fort William in the southwest to Inverness in the northeast. It's 125 kilometers long, and it was opened in 2002, and around 30,000 people in a year take this path, and around 4,500 people to take this whole trail from Fort William to Inverness, and it takes around 5 to 7 days on foot to complete this whole trail, which is quite interesting, and I thought you should guys know about it. Yeah. So we have reached to this viewpoint, which is called the view catcher, which you will find it when if you take high route, and this is it, and the view you get from here is pretty magnificent, majestic, and this thing is made from Caledonian pine and local stone, and this is also called eye in the sky, and it's pretty beautiful. I'll show you the view from here. So we have been walking for quite a while now from that view catcher point, and the trail has been so steep so far, but it's quite worth it because we are gonna reach to the highest point of this trail, and we're gonna get a very beautiful view of Loch Ness and the whole valley, and just wait for it. I'm gonna show you in a bit. So guys, brace yourself because I'm gonna show you the most beautiful view you're gonna see from this trail, and it's here. Loch Ness, beautiful Scottish Highlands. So some information about Loch Ness. Loch Ness is the second largest lake in Scottish Highlands. It spreads around 37 square kilometer, and the largest lake is called Loch Lomond. But by depth, by volume, Loch Ness is the largest lake in the whole UK, and it contains more water, combining the lakes of England and Wales, which is pretty amazing fact. So one more notorious thing about Loch Ness is that it is pretty famous or infamous for a mythical creature which resides in it. It is known as Loch Ness monster, commonly known as Nessie. And also on internet there's a picture which was taken by some American photographer, I'm not sure, which shows it in the water, but we don't know if it's photoshopped or what. But yeah, and a lot of tourists come from different parts of the world to take a tour of Loch Ness in search of monster, even though it is not there. But yeah, which is quite a pretty amazing part about Loch Ness. And furthermore, Loch Ness gets its name from the river Ness, which flows through Inverness, which is also, which if you translate it to its English, it means mouth of the river. And it's a Gaelic term. And yeah, Gaelic is ancient Scottish Highland language. So yeah, and loch means lake, obviously. And the view is pretty amazing, so nice. So after that viewpoint, we have started descent now. I think it is a descent because it's going down now, as you can see. And also the whole trail is 5 hours long from the starting point and to that fort, and hopefully we will get there by 7 because we have a bus to catch there, and it's because I have to go back to Inverness, and so hopefully we'll get there by 7 and catch the bus. So by following that trail, we have come to this another viewpoint. This is the wall, and here Loch Ness, so beautiful. So we have reached to another checkpoint now. So remember I showed you similar board earlier when we like diverted our route to take a higher route. So we are here now, and from here another 9.9 kilometers we have to cover, and then we will reach to it's called Dromod Trochet. I don't know how to pronounce it. Yeah, but we are not going there. We are going to go a few meters before that to the fort, and we will visit that fort if you have time, and we will catch our bus from there. So we are doing good, I think. So let's go. So we have come out of forest trail now, and this path is solid and a road path, and hopefully we reach to the fort soon. Anyway, this fort will be closed because it closes at 6 p.m, so we can't visit that, but it's okay. But what is important is that we need to catch our bus at 7 o'clock, although there's a bus at 8:20 as well, but it's better to catch the early bus. I'll update you once we get there. I'm gonna show you some highland animals now. So sheep, I don't know if it's native to Highland or not, but yeah, it's black sheep. Then there are pheasant, that bird, don't know if you can see it, hopefully you can see it. And then there's that cow, Highland cow, near that fence. Awesome. And yeah, it's a pretty evening. So the funny thing happened now is that we checked on Google when we were up there, and we checked it that it will take around an hour and a half to reach the bus stop, and we would have missed our bus then. But we decided to hitchhike, and fortunately we found someone who gave us a lift till this junction. And now we are just 10 minutes away from the fort, so we are definitely gonna get a bus, 7 o'clock bus. So yeah, we got lucky. The evening is quite serene. You can see Loch Ness here. The sun is setting now, and we will reach Urquhart Castle soon, and we'll get a bus. I'm a bit tired after the long hike. I can't wait to get back to my B&B, and once I reach there, I'll give you a V tour of our B&B. And there's that Highland cow. See, can you see it? I don't know if you can see it. So that's the Highland cow, and so pretty the view. I like such evenings. So remember when I was up there, I told you about Loch Ness monster Nessie, and this is where it lives. Kind of beautiful place to live. And also, if you guys are curious enough, adventurous enough, you guys should come here and look for it, or just come here for vacation or holiday. It's a very pretty place, especially when the weather is like this and the evening is so serene, so beautiful. You can see the lights there. The sun is setting now. I am loving it. And finally we have reached to Urquhart Castle. This is the ruins of Urquhart Castle, and obviously we can't go inside because it is past 6 p.m. and it closes at 6 p.m. And also, if you will be here visiting this castle, you should know that it costs around 13 quids per person. So yeah, it's a pretty beautiful castle. So one more piece of information: Scottish Highland is full with such ruins of castles. They built so many castles there because they had a feud with England, so they fought so many wars with England, but they lost it. But still, so that's why these were the base for armies, but they are in ruins now. It looks so pretty. It is looking a bit pink, the water here, because of the sunset. And so this is the closest we can get to the castle right now because it is closed. It's a nice castle, like you get a nice view of Loch Ness. 13 quids, it's okay, it's a one-time thing. You're not gonna get here again and again. And here the sun is setting, there's twilight, so nice. And our bus is at 7:07. We got like 20 minutes before our bus arrived, and bus stop is just right there, so no problem. So the bus has finally arrived, 919. This will take us to Inverness, and now we're gonna hop on the bus, and I will update you guys once I reach to Inverness. So finally we have reached back Inverness, and we have reached our B&B. I'm gonna give you a small tour of B&B. So this is the dining area, and it's pretty cozy. And these are the stairs. Again, pretty cozy. Nice, nice photos. And this is our room. So we are paying 159 quid for tonight, so not bad. It's like 80 quids per person, and also it's bank holidays, so keeping in mind, it's pretty good with breakfast obviously, so it's nice to you. And so now for today's tour is gonna end now, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. So bye, good night.